So here is what I have to work with to make flip-up pockets. So definitely need a trimmer. I have some pattern paper, some 3x4 cards, some Tombow Mono Multi-Liquid Glue. I've got some washi tape. I have some Velcro dots. I have some teeny tiny magnets. Scissors, my ATG gun. These are the pockets that I just grabbed out for this. And then I have just regular copy paper that I've cut into 2-inch wide strips. These are the best way to do a flip pocket without adding bulk next to washi tape. So let's get started. Okay. Also have my smaller score tool. So these are just some scraps that I've had in my stash for a while, and I'm not even sure what they're currently cut to. Actually, that might just be a good size right there. It sure is. So, with these papers, you think about what you're going to have on the front of them. So right now, if I wanted the front pocket to have a nice pretty pattern, I would have to put it this way, and I would stick a picture down here and stick a picture here, or I could do some journaling in one of them. And on the back side, I have this pattern that I can use, or I can cover just by slipping another card in here, like this. That card is a little smaller, but that might not look bad. So all I would do is score it so it's got a decent fold. Then I would put it in my trimmer and cut off the excess. So as much as I love these flip pockets, sometimes it drives me a little crazy when I go to turn the page of the album and up comes the pockets. It's nice if you're trying to tell people, hey, there's a pocket there. Take a look at what's underneath it. However, if you're just flipping through the album and things are opening up, they're not closing nicely, so it can make it kind of difficult. So that's why I have the magnets. So these are super, super teeny tiny. In fact, that right there is 2 magnets. So what you can do is, before adhering whatever down, you can put one right there, and you can put one up here, and when it closes, it will grab. So I think I'm going to do that on some of my pockets this year. Another thought is you can use these, which are tacky, but I would probably use the glue on them, simply because I'm afraid over time with use the stickiness from this might come undone. So you would put one right here, and you would put one here. Now, of course, in doing this, you have to make sure you're not covering up any important details, and then it would just Velcro closed. So that is probably the simplest flip up that you can do, is just take a pretty piece of pattern paper, cut it, and let's see here. Let's measure it so I can give you a dimension. cut it just about 8 1/4 long by 3 wide, and then just score it right down the center. And the nice thing about doing this is it takes up the full space of the pocket on the inside, and it covers the full space of the pocket on the outside. So the second option uses the copy paper. So what I like to do with this is I will score it at 1 inch. We'll just cut off the excess here. I'm going to cut it down to 3 inches wide because I know that's the width of the pocket. And then we'll just fold it and burnish it. So with this, I'm going to take this pocket card that I made last season that I didn't use, and I would just adhere it down. And then this would get covered up by putting the next pocket card down. And then similarly, I would put that one down. And that one. So this way, when I open it up, everything is facing the same direction. And then of course when you flip it over to the back side, you have that right there. So that would be the back side of your pocket. Now another thing that I like to do with this type of pocket is I like taking some washi tape, and I will put the washi tape down on the inside and on the outside, because a lot of times when you do these, there's some excess hangover, and I like it to cover entirely. So when you do it like that, you've got a little bit of wiggle room where you have a pretty design showing up top, yet your card goes all the way into the pocket. So a lot of times I'll make up a bunch of these. I'll do them in 4-inch wide and in 3-inch wide so that I've got them ready. I don't do the washi tape ahead of time. But that way, all I have to do is just grab one of these and I have it ready. I hope this helps everybody. So I'm going to use this card, which was from 2018. I just took some metallic washi and put it over top so that that would hide that. Let's go ahead and seal that down. Typical washi, it doesn't stick very well, so we'll put a little bit of adhesive there to keep it down. So I'm thinking that this is going to go toward the beginning, maybe even my opening page, and I'm going to have it flip up, and I've picked up a couple cards from last year that I thought might do well. Maybe that one. Or that one. Or that one maybe. So let's see here. I don't know that I want to put red if that blue stripe is there. I like that one. I think what I'm going to do is this will be my base, and then we'll put these two together so that it will look like that when it's finished. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Let's get these out of the way. I think maybe we'll go ahead and give these a try. So they're teeny, teeny, tiny. Let's just put a piece of adhesive right there. I want to go with the lighter side. So we're just going to let that glue set up. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and put some adhesive on the back here. This one down on top. Adhesive in here. I'm going to put a little bit around there. Here's where I always make a mistake. I need to make sure it's facing the right direction. It's all lined up. So right there there's the magnet. Now let's see here. So we know it'll hold there. Let's see if it'll hold through 2 pieces. It will. So then it could be completely hidden. I will say these are not easy to work with because they are so small and my fingers are not. But, so there we've got, it'll hold it closed. We're going to press that there. Maybe Alright, so our third option is to use washi tape. So I'm going to make a flip up out of this card and this card. So the easiest way, I think, is going to be to first line them up top to bottom with a little bit of a gap. What I'm going to do is use this to help me make them even. Use a different washi on the outside, one that's not really directional. And just line it up on the tails on the other side. And then fold it. There we have a flip up that's ready to put a picture or something here, and then I can put a picture or something here. Now if I was going to journal on this card, instead of putting it together first, I would go ahead and run it through my printer and then put it through. So I'll probably leave it together for now until I make a decision, but it will fit right in the pocket. So there we have our easy flip up, our medium flip up, and let's look at the glue should be set now. So of course, eventually I'll put something on the back side of that. So there's our, it grabs right on. So I hope this helps and give you some ideas on how to do flip-ups.